What's up, crypto kids, blockchain, Prometheus family? How y'all doing today? Today, coming at you from Prometheus, we are in between payments, and things are going freaking great here, man. This is one of the most underrated platforms, DeFi protocols in existence, while other things fade and drop and, crap the bed. Prometheus just keeps pumping out, keeps going forward. The team has just been, super solid and doing their thing. And I couldn't appreciate it more. Thank you guys. Thanks for being such a solid place to park some funds and earn a killer return. Currently sitting at a price of $4. I picked up another temple yesterday when it... on the site, it did drop down just below, right about there, $3.97. That's about where I got it. I used the 10% discount and took an additional 10% off of that and purchased me one more node. I didn't know if I was going to be buying in, quite this high, but with the new floor and where it is, it's a great deal. It's awesome. If this ends up doubling, like a lot of these ones that did when I bought $2, then the sales tax of 50% doesn't bother you. That sales tax for 50%, though, the reason I like it, or the reason we all like it generally, is because, you have to double your money. You need to wait till the price goes up before you, if you're looking to sell those coins, or tokens. But I'm not looking to sell any of the tokens. I'm looking to put them all into the BUSD distribution model. But if this goes up to $8, I might be tempted to sell a little bit. And these people who are selling here, they bought down here, so that 50% tax doesn't mean anything. They bought at $2. It's now at $4. So they're just selling their passive income, making their percentage per day, and selling it on the open market, which is great because that keeps the price down. And I really don't need this price to go up. The only thing the price going up does for me is it protects the dividends pool and it protects my share of the pool because less people are likely to come in. But as long as this drops down, if this can drop down some more, I'm a buyer. I'm coming in with more. I'm a little hesitant at these prices, even though I think it's a great deal and I think it's, there is very little that returns like this. But having already bought some down at $2, that sets that floor in my mind. Now, of course, if this goes to $8, and which it very well could, I'll be double what I'm at here, and I'll be kicking myself for not buying more at $4, right? That's the case. That's how FOMO and works and how all that good stuff. So let's go check out the announcements really quick, and then we'll head over and check out one of my accounts. So not long ago, we got this. The dividend distribution of 102 will be distributed this week. Treasury Discord bot created. Winner of the 9 months. Striker. Blah blah blah. They got something. And so then a little bit, he had been talking before in the past that there are limitations on what you can withdraw from a centralized exchange, right? We've all seen that. You're like, you got this many Bitcoin daily limit or this and that. So they are primarily pushed up into one centralized exchange, it sounds like, and they're probably going to have to diversify because pulling out all these profits has been a little tough. So we got this not long ago. Everyone, greetings to all citizens of the Fire Nation. It is with regret that I have to announce that we will have a few days of delays for the majority of the dividend distributions this Sunday. But actually worked out good because I was able to compound, and I think a lot of people were doing that. On Sunday, 10/30/2022, only 25% of the total amount will be distributed, which represents $30,000. $30,592. The remaining 75% will be distributed the next week, and I'm hoping that means a full week, like Sunday to Sunday, and they don't do it beforehand because I'm kind of planning on that being the day. But I'll try to have everything, put in and claimed and set up all by Saturday. So there's that, ready for that distribution event. The reason for this delay of a few days is simply due to the fact that the central exchange, where the majority of the trading operation is currently happening, asks me to justify the past few deposits. It's not a problem for me. I get these AML control almost every 3 months, and 90% of the time, after a few working days, the issue is resolved. This is why I'm confident about our ability to honor the remaining 75% of the dividend distribution next week. Even if the withdrawal from the SEX is pending, the trading operation will still be ongoing. That is the reason for the delay. Now, let's speak about the solutions that we have already worked on and the ones that will work on during the next few weeks. We already anticipated that such a situation would happen, and in fact, I spoke about it on the Discord on the 21st of September 2022, and that's what I was talking about just a second ago. And this is why we already started to work on a second centralized exchange in October 2022. This is why we currently distribute 25 of the total amount this Sunday, and you could do this every week if you did like gave us 2 paydays like that, or every month, the first week and the second week. That would be just killer. I'd be absolutely just fine with that. It would, spread out the payments and make it easier and nicer, really. You need to understand that even if it's simple to open a new centralized exchange account, we still need to adjust and control some technical parameters. So we have to be 100% sure that everything works perfectly in order to continue the growth of the treasury. Sadly, these things take time and we have been working on that since mid-September 2022. The other solution we currently are working on is to also put a part of the trading operation on chain. We hope for an ETA by 2023. That'd be cool, man. And there's a lot of new trading bots and a lot of different stuff, and that would stop them from, the withdrawal, having any problems with withdrawal limits and all that good stuff. I don't know what centralized exchange they are using. One of the other solutions we are currently exploring is to make the distribution happen every week or every 2 weeks. I would really like that. To divide in smaller parts, dividend distribution could possibly avoid that kind of situation in the future. It's true because, everyone knows these large piles of money stink. And if you spread that poop around, that turns that manure into something that makes plants grow, right? So I'm all about the smaller piles. The other solution that we are currently working on the operation, okay, we got that. We reached out to our network of former compliance officers, chief of compliance in the banking industry, to see if we could learn a thing or two. But such a solution will come at the cost of the compounding effect of the trading operation. We don't want to jeopardize that. That's for sure. Once we work out and run some numbers about these solutions, we will present them to you, the citizens, and you will have a vote and choose what you think is best for the protocol. I love all these votes. Once again, I express my sincere apologies for that delay. No apologies needed, brother. I wish you a nice day and a nice weekend. Now, to all citizens tempted to panic for that delay of a few days, I want to remind you that in 9 months of Prometheus' existence, it's the first time we have ever had this kind of issue. We always kept our word in the past and will continue on this path. That got a heart from me. The Discord message that I referred to on the 21st of September is this one. We're not going to read that. We basically just went over it. Exceptionally, the dividend will be separated into 2 parts. 25%, 30,000 is given today. I already got that in my accounts. You can now claim your share on the DApp, blah, 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 blah. The remaining 75% will be distributed next week. Check the last message if you want to read the full reason. I'm hoping that means a full week. Investment, 10,922. Value of the market. Since inception, farming operation, we are up in the trading operation, 374.24%. Freaking awesome, man. Love it. Got a fire from me on that one. All right, let's go check out my account. Like I said, I bought this little guy yesterday. Number 7322 is mine. You can't have it. And so that is pumping me. After doing the math, I realized if I just purchased this one, I would end up being able to get 2 because it would give me enough awards that long before Sunday, I'll be able to claim this and start another node. And, temple. And then at that point, I will also claim, let's go over the dividends distribution model, claim the extra tokens that we have, right? Because every time you get a temple, you get 4 of the governance tokens that you want to have in here. So I already have 4 more from that one I bought yesterday. That takes me up to 48. 8. I'll have another 4 after that. And, you know, a lot of this, if you don't continue to compound, you'll actually just lose the amount that you were getting out of the distributions model, right? I got about $1,000 last month, but everyone's compounding, right? Everyone, and then it's like a lot of people, what I saw them do, and you can see that in the regular chat over here, is that many people are just, you know, compounding that amount, right? They're compounding. Do we have to claim both separately, or can we wait and claim it all in one go? You can, of course, claim it all in one go. Patiently waiting, and then people are just talking. Some people are talking here about taking the amount that they made and just compounding it, and what a, you know, an easy thing that is. And it would be cool, you know, if we're getting paid, you know, every other week or something like that, or, you know, 2 weeks and then 2 weeks off. You could take that first amount, reinvest it all, and then take that second one, use that as your payday to go and do some stuff, you know. Like, here we go here. Since the remaining dividends will be distributed next week, are we able to load up on more GPHI and DPHI to increase the dividends? Yes, you can, of course. Read the above. So, you know, pretty cool. A lot of people are doing that. And since they're doing that, if you don't buy it, you know, compound your, you know, at least your nodes, you know, if you're selling off all your rewards and selling off your, you know, the money you're getting out of the distribution model, you're going to get diluted, right? It's going to go down over time because most people are in here and at minimum compounding their nodes, right? They're not selling that off. Their temples. They're compounding those temples and increasing their position in the distribution models. I'm doing that. I know that other people are doing that. My other account is doing that. So if you are not doing that, you will get diluted, and over time your payments will go down even if the amount goes up, because you're not compounding your temples and everyone else is, right? And you want to compound your temples. Gives you a lot more of these GPHI you know, governance tokens to increase your dividends. As you can see here on the 30%, I got $96 on this side, $55 on this side, and that's what I'm going to do. Just keep compounding and claiming it away. I can't wait for Sunday when we all get this. When we get this next distribution model, I'll be 2 nodes up from where I was just in the payments last Sunday, and up 4 temples total from where I was last month, with a little bit. I didn't burn too much on the other account. I burned a lot more here. I burned 46 PHI, which yeah, worked out great. So there's all that. Prometheus is still cranking away. The trading is doing great. The token price is doing fantastic. And we all just keep being happy over here. One of the most underrated DeFi protocols in all of existence, paying out fantastic, steady, passive rewards. All right, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto music. Gonna catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a hella great day. Hope you got mad profits falling in your lap. And I hope you're smiling. Turn off the mainstream media. They ain't doing nothing but lying to you. This guy loves you. I'm going to catch you on the next one. And I'm out.